My beautiful Leos, and welcome back or welcome to your channel. This is your weekend reading for December 13th to the 16th. Time is fluid, Leo. You can resonate to this reading if you have Leo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, or strong Leo in your chart in general. Let's see what your fortune is for the weekend. We have nature. Interact with nature in the indoors, around animals, farmlands, or by the ocean. This will be good for the soul and healing for you. Okay, so some of you are being called to spend some time in nature. Some of you may be called to spend some time around animals as well. This kind of fortune gives me an indication that some of you may want a pet or another pet. Some of you really want a vacation, really want to be by the ocean. Nature is calling out to you, so definitely figure out a way to connect to it some way, somehow. Some of you will actually find yourself outside more than usual. A lot of the viewers here may be in the winter season, so we'll get you one more fortune just in case. Nature isn't the easiest energy to be in for the weekend. And we have sunshine. Dang. Another energy part of nature. The sun is shining on your career, business growth, fabulous communication, and relationships. Such an interesting indication that this card came through because Mercury retrograde will conclude within the next couple days or so. And it literally says fabulous communication and relationships. So there could be a strong message here that you and someone may have been having some sort of difficulties with communication. You know, Mercury in retrograde is going to mess with your schedule, your plans, sometimes your transportation. Things may come out of nowhere. People may have been telling you things last minute. But with sunshine coming through, another symbolism of nature, Leo, you are ruled by the sun. It looks like there is finally going to be a positive turn for you in energies that have been feeling a little bit confusing, or communication that has just been feeling like you're talking in circles. Some of you have been feeling like you've just been talking in circles with someone, or not really receiving the answers you wish that you could receive. Communication is definitely going to shift this weekend. We also have a lunar event this weekend as well. So Leo, ring that bell and subscribe if you have not already. You will get your moon reading within the next 24 hours as well. I was going to put it together, but this day is a little bit far off to Sunday, so you'll get another reading. All right, let's see. Your angel for the weekend is Loved One in Heaven. Thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drawing close at this time. Wow. You know what's so interesting as well is I've used this deck for a while throughout the year, and Loved One in Heaven hasn't really come through like that. And it's so very interesting that it's coming out now around the collective holiday season. So if you have lost a loved one that you spent the holidays with, or possibly lost a loved one during this time, they're coming through strong. They're like, Leo, I'm still here. I'm still around you. I'm giving you signs. I'm trying to help you. Call on to your loved ones. They really want to assist you here in the physical. And I feel like with the connection to what we're receiving, they may be sending you signs through nature. For example, I don't even know how, but some leaves got in my car, literally on the driver's seat. And when I got in the car, I'm like, how did leaves get in here? So my indication was maybe it was a sign. So I definitely feel like you may see something, a bird may almost fly into your car and you're like, whoa, what's going on? Feathers, animals. And some of you may also even have a passed on pet as well. And your other angel is Inner Power with the Divine Father. Ooh. This angel's kind of giving you a sign of who they are. A lot of you, it's a passed on masculine. Whether your pet was a male or your passed on loved one here could be a masculine energy. Some of you are a masculine. and they're trying to contact your energy. But the divine father coming in with loved one in heaven. All right. So it could be a grandfather, a father, a brother. They're giving a strong indication that they're a masculine energy. That is very specific here. I guess they want this to be a spirit reading at the same time. So you have a passed on loved one. This angel specifically is coming through masculine. They may have even been a Leo. Leo, you know, the sun is a masculine sign. So some of you may definitely be in that position of feeling this person's vibe, feeling this person's energy. Some of you very specific. It's a father figure. Let's see what energy cards we have here. Wow. And this card says, Divine Father, thank you for co-creating my world with me. So you definitely have an angel that wants to help you. They want to help you. Ask. A lot of us, we forget to ask, or we forget to like pray, or we forget to talk to our passed on loved ones because they're not here in the physical, but they're still here energetically. Let's see what energy cards you have. Balance, card number 12. The frequency of balance supports our ability to find harmony with all aspects of our three-dimensional and multi-dimensional layers of reality. Yeah, so some of you may have been out of balance in some very specific ways. You know, some of you may feel like, well, I feel okay emotionally, but my stability with finances are just like not there, or I feel okay financially and emotionally, but spiritually I feel off. You're going to come into a sense of harmony within yourself. And it looks like this loved one in heaven, this energy of this angel is really trying to assist you put things back into balance. So this angel is saying, I see Leo has been feeling out of balance. I see they have been feeling all over the place. I feel like they haven't been in the position of just feeling maybe calm and like in the flow. This weekend may definitely start to put you back into that flow. Let's see what you have in your astrology theme cards. Decided to use this deck. We have Capricorn with I use. Card number 22. So this card is asking you, how are you using your time? What are you doing with your time? Do you feel like you are making the most out of your time? Or do you feel like you could do more with it? Some of you have Capricorn in your chart or around you. Possibly this person was a Capricorn. Keep in mind, someone is coming in to emphasize themselves, so we're going to include them throughout the reading. We have Mars with force. And we also have water element with sensing. All right, you feel like this person's around you. So if you're like questionable, am I feeling a passed on loved one right now? And you clicked on this reading, then that passed on loved one is like, thank you. I need to tell this person that they are actually sensing me correctly. Now, some of you may be coming into some spiritual gifts at the same time with this energy. We have Mars with force, with loved one in heaven. Sometimes our spiritual gifts get forced upon us, you know. There isn't much choice there. There is just kind of like, well, how do I know this? Or how did I hear this? Or how did I see this? Or how did I dream of this? Or things like that. I feel like for a lot of you with the Capricorn energy to water element, if you are questionable with doing something spiritually for work, I feel like the message and the symbolism from this passed on loved one may be forced upon you. Some of you may definitely have like medium shift powers. Let's see what the quantum oracle is giving you. You're sensing something is coming in. You're sensing something is happening and you're correct. And you're sensing someone is around you because they are. And it looks like they're trying to emphasize on where you're placing your time and energy and what you're doing for yourself and for your stability and balance. And I feel like for a lot of you as well, Leo, I feel like although you may be sensing that there's an angel around you, I kind of feel like you could also be sensing that something is going to happen. At the same connection to like spiritual gifts. Okay, let's see. We have a consciousness card, number 7, with victim mentality. So this is a card that feels like they have no time, or they need more time, or they don't have enough resources. So the fact that this is coming right on the Capricorn energy is very symbolic. So this energy is asking you, where can you use more of your time and energy? Where can you release yourself from the shackles of victim mode? Where you feel like everything is constantly going against you. How can you use this to your advantage? This combination is like learning how to alchemize energy. Learning how to turn pain into power. Learning how to take a difficult situation and turn it into a learning lesson. Those types of things. We also have dark thoughts with consciousness card number 3. And we also have peace. There it is. Intention card number 2. So you've been stressing. You've been in your head about something. Some of you have even felt very, very, very mentally exhausted. This gives me like a mental exhaustion. But it's giving me this indication that some of you sense like you're like, all right, things gotta get better. Things gotta look up. Things gotta be more peaceful. Things have to be more at ease. And you're right, it will be. Gives me like moving into still water. It's like coming out of like rocky, turbulent waves and moving more into like that stillness of water. So I definitely feel like for a lot of you, wherever things have been feeling really off and really difficult, there's finally a release of that. There's finally more peace in this area of your life. Sunshine is here. Balance is here. Mars ruled by Aries. Some of you that may be symbolic. Let's see. You also have the energy of courage. Card number 1. Exactly. Right on that victim mentality. Having the courage to use this time or use these moments to your advantage. On consciousness card number 3 of dark thoughts, we have letting go. Love it. And on the energy of Mars, some of you may all of a sudden stop overthinking and you're like, wait a minute, hold on. I was just worrying so hard about that. How is it all of, now I don't, you know, there's this quote and it's like, the only time I thought about it today is when I realized I didn't think about it. Some of you may find yourself that happening this weekend, where you've been worrying about something so hard, or you've been having a lot of dark thoughts about something for so long, and then the energy leaves, you clear out your vibration. Some of you unconsciously are doing it, and you don't even realize you haven't overthought about it until you have the thought that you haven't been overthinking. And on the intention card number 2, for peace, you have a lot of number 2s here. You have consciousness card number 4 with great gratitude. Yep. Makes so much sense as to why you have this sunshine fortune. The sun is definitely shining on your life. You are definitely going to start to feel a whole lot better. You are really releasing overthinking, worrying, dark thoughts. Some of you are moving out of a situation that caused you a lot of worry. You know, I'm going to tell you something right now. It looks like some of you could go through an ending, but this is an ending it looks like you want. This is an ending you look like you very much would love to have. So don't let that word scare you. This is like an ending to difficulty, an ending to frustration, an ending to a certain situation that was really stressing you out. So let's see what your oracle are in the tarot theme cards. First card out is New Vitality with the Ace of Wands. So there is that fabulous communication in relationships. So a lot of you could be letting go of some tension as well. Letting go of some difficulty with another person. Ace of Wands, new path, new people, Ace of Wands for me is like a phone call or like a passionate message in the modern day world. Two of Cups coming together. And we have choose your battles with the Seven of Wands. Oh, wow. Yeah, it definitely looks like if you've been having like some sort of defensive energy, family member, friend, love, it looks like it's going to get better. I feel like there was just some like tension, walking on eggshells, avoidance towards each other, not really saying that much. It looks like something is happening here with that. Let's clarify this for you, Leo. On the Ace of Wands, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you may be hearing from someone or receiving some type of communication that was waited on. Others of you, I feel like you've just been waiting for this positive renewal in communication with this person. On the Two of Cups, we have the Three of Wands. Yep. And on the Seven of Wands, we have the Eight of Cups. Yeah. So you're deciding not to be as defensive anymore. They're deciding not to be as defensive anymore and avoidant. Others of you, I feel like you may just decide to say, you know what, I don't want to deal with this. I'm going to walk away from the situation in general. Let's see. Your advice is the Four of Pentacles. So your advice is to use your energy wisely. And your outcome is the Six of Swords. So some type of healing here. I feel like some of you may move away from someone. I don't necessarily, if someone reaches out to you or a new path opens or a new energy comes your way, I feel like if you're open and interested to healing this vibe with this person, the opportunity is going to be given to you this weekend. I'm not necessarily sure all of you want to heal. Let's clarify this. Seven of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. Depending on what you want out of this situation, the fact that this person wants to heal with you in general and find peace with you is going to make you feel good. Let's see, the Three of Wands to the King of Cups. There could be some more emotional maturity between you and someone. Eight of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you, this could have to do with a family member or something that has to do in the home or something that has to do with regaining balance in a very strong, stable way. It looks like this weekend is giving you an opportunity to make peace with someone or to like cut the tension or like break past the weirdness. Like there's who you've been having weird vibes with. Think about it like that. Who do you just feel like when you talk to this person, you're always like, all right, let me make sure I don't say this. Let's make sure I say this. Like, let me make sure my tone is like this, or let me make sure I don't offend this person or this, that, and the other. It's like you're moving away from feeling like you have to walk on eggshells with someone. So that either means A, you two are finding peace, or B, you're finding peace by saying, I don't feel like even having to think about this, so I'm going to walk away. Let's see, Four of Pentacles as your advice with the Empress. So focus on your growth. If you feel respected, if you feel nurtured, if you feel like this is something that causes you to feel like you want to grow in it and with it, then go for it. Outcome, Six of Swords with Judgment. Yep. So you're going to have a decision here. To heal with someone or to heal away from someone. Some of you may receive good news around your money as well. I do feel like, you know, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Some of you with the Capricorn energy of I use, You may actually decide to leave a workplace that you don't feel acknowledged at. Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles is kind of like releasing yourself from an obligation. Some of you may actually make initiate the communication. So think about it in the sense of, does this situation bring me peace? If it doesn't, move away from it. If compromise and peaceful conversation can bring you there, then great. You know, deep down inside, you know. All right, let's clarify these three positions here and then get your ending oracle. On the 10 of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Swords. Yep. Whatever communication comes from you or comes towards you will be the deciding factor on if you stay at a job or move out of a weird vibe with someone. Some of you, it's both. Some of you, this person's at your job. I don't feel like that for all of you, though. But whoever you've just been having awkward energy with, there will be an opportunity for you two to clear the air, for sure. But for some reason, I'm feeling a doubled energy of this message, where I feel like for some of you Leos, and it's only right here, some of you Leos may say, I don't feel valued here, and you initiate the conversation. Now, if this person tries to negotiate or this employer tries to make peace with the matter and say, hey, Leo, well, what makes you happy? We'll make it happen. I do get that that could be a thing in a general sense, because I feel like it could happen if it's just in a connection. So if you decide to leave a job, they might ask you to stay. Or if you, what's the word? Like, say you're like, hey, I can't work Fridays anymore. And they're like, Leo, we really need you on Fridays. They may try to like compromise with you or something. Others of you or I feel like it's the same type of position, just with a person that it may not have to do with like money or anything like that. Or maybe it does. And compromising with this person in the position of, can we get past the awkwardness? Can we be how it was again? Or can we be like not walking on eggshells and more open with each other? Or is this kind of just going to be the way it is? There's something going on here. Four of Pentacles, the Empress, as your advice with the 10 of Cups. Yeah, so focus on the happiness. What will bring you the most happiness? Not what other people want for them to be happy. What makes Leo happy? And on the 6 of Swords and Judgment, as your outcome, we have the 8 of Pentacles. Yep. You're going to make a choice. You're definitely in a position of making a decision on where you place your effort, where you use your time and energy, even where you use your words. You know, like we got the inner father and we got the loved one in heaven, right? So I'll tell y'all a little joke. Rest in peace to my dad. He passed away. Most of y'all know that. He used to say this to us because it was 2 daughters and my mom. So it was just a whole bunch of women around him. And we had 2 dogs that were also girls. So it was him and just like 5 feminine energies in the house. And we would all talk a lot. You know, look at me. I literally talk online for work. And my dad used to say to us when we were little, he'd be like, all right, I think you might have used all of your words for the day. Like, he would make jokes like that. He's like, you know, you might have like 2,000 words for today. I'm pretty sure you've said enough of them, or you're getting close to your limit, just because he wanted some like silence or some peace, because we would all just be going crazy all the time. So I kind of feel like some of you may have that indication with your outcome, where it's like, where am I using my words? Am I engaging in pointless conversations with people constantly? I feel like there's going to be like a big reflection here. So Interesting tactics. Let's see. In terms of zodiac signs in the spread that could be around you or in your chart, we have Libra, Taurus, water element, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have the Mars energy with Aries, and we have Capricorn. So let's see. Your ending oracle, your power position for the weekend is the Camel Boy. Small steps, asking for help. Card number 33. That was the main message in the beginning. Ask for help. They want to help you. They're here. Wow. All right, card number 33. Pay attention to the threes. You also have a lot of twos in this reading. Here we go. When the Camel Boy comes as your ally, he reminds you that asking for help will bring in the right people to ease the burden of your life. Perhaps a wise person appears to give you advice. Maybe you're moving and suddenly a couple of friends offer to give you a hand with your packing. Or you want information about someone and you just so happen to run into this former partner who gives you the knowledge you need to make the decision you've been weighing. No matter the issue, this is a sign that if you ask, you will receive what you need. Synchronicity is engaged when you request assistance. The Camel Boy never lets you down when you ask for help in lightening your load. Now is the time to do so and expect to get it. Yep, I mean, that brought it all together for sure. Card number 12, 2 plus 1 also indicates 3. So now we have 3, 3, 3 up there. That's from what I just seen. So this is what I have here for you, Leo, for the weekend. I hope you have an amazing one. Do not forget to subscribe and ring that bell to all so you get an alert when your moon reading comes out. It will be coming out in the next like 48, 24 hours, depending on if I do it the day before or the day of. And do not forget to like this video, Leo, if you have not already. And I'm active on my main channel, Miss Machiste's Spiritual Lab. If you would like to cross-watch your other chart placements, you can find the links down below. Have a good one. Bye now.